What's going on, guys? Today we got a super special song. Shout out to my loyal subscriber for sending me this one. This is Lazarus, one of the best rappers ever, guys. He was signed to Shady Records, which is Eminem's label, and it's gonna be absolutely fire because it's called Pale Blue Dot, and it's the official audio of this song. Now, the description for this is crazy. It's completely unique, right? It drops its first song. Lazarus drops the first song in music history to premiere from outer space on the ISS, the International Space Station. In conceptual collaboration with Dr. James Green, NASA chief scientist, Lazarus takes you on a lyrical journey outside of the Earth. That's crazy, right? So the song premiered from space April 7th, 2023, and is being preserved in the US Library of Congress in a tribute to the work of the late astronomer Carl Sagan. So this one should be crazy, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Check out my Patreon as well. The first song played from space. Let's get it.
Spacesuit, helmet and visor attached, strap, temperature gauge, oxygen tank, pride in my backpack. No time for no backtrack as my mind drifts in the abstract. Fear and panic kicks in, sweat drips under my glass mask. I'm frozen, my mind's gone. Gotta keep this grip from both of my arms strong. Shades to the Apollos, Aldrin and Armstrong. Can feel the mission, visualizing, dreading all of this gone wrong. Take a deep breath and buckle in as the start of the launch dawns. In 8.5 minutes, using 4 million pounds of propellant. 3 liquid fuel engines consumed that the rocket's expelling. Accelerating, now we surpassing the speed of sound and excelling. Starting to lose gravity, can't tell if it's the ground or the ceiling. And now my blood flows upward, pooling from my feet to my brain. Cerebral veins, vision's getting blurry, can't see in frame. I need to maintain as the G-force of 3 G's is attained. Finally released into an orbit as we exceed the terrain. We live within our limits from our frail rooftops as we look up to the clouds, see if rain gon' drop. Every day on earth a struggle, pain don't stop. But from where I'm at, all I see is a pale blue dot. From every great
Bro, hold on a second. This is fire. So the hook was crazy. So the very first verse was him take off, right? So it was a tribute to a late astronomer Carl Sagan. So he's talking about the late Carl Sagan. This is him visualizing him taking off into outer space. The pale blue dot obviously is looking back at the Earth, guys, right? This is fire.
Every great conqueror, to all of those oppressed, to every species above and below the ocean crest. For anything we've known within our plain view stops, cause from where I'm at, all I see is a pale blue dot.
Yeah, so when he looked back, this is a famous quote. I actually know a little bit about Carl Sagan. I remember, I'm quite a big lover of astronomy and outer space and NASA. Not to be a friggin' nerd about it. I'm kind of a little bit of a nerd about it. But, he said when I saw, the first thing I thought about was take care of Earth, like an environmentalist kind of guy. He said all I saw was a pale blue dot because Earth from space, is mostly water, right? The Earth is 2/3 water. So he said when I looked back from space, all I saw was a dot. Like, that's crazy, guys, to think that that's pretty much all we are, but all the craziness that's going on this pale blue dot, and then outer space is so vast. Yeah, it's crazy, guys. I love it. Let's go.
My eardrums go numb to absolute silence. Shut the lights off of my suit, adjust the glance in my iris. All I see is pitch dark, Vanta black and it's skyless. Not a single star in sight, never imagined it like this. Turn my head and there's the earth I seen in atlases and compasses, just hovering in front of me and hanging on to nothingness. 24,000 miles, move my hand around the circumference. The beauty is so wondrous, 8 billion of us come from this.
Oh, that's a bar, guys. That's a bar. He said 24,000 miles, move my hand around the circumference. The beauty so wondrous, 8 billion of us come from this. Bro, this is just... Lazarus knocked this one out the friggin' park, guys. Lazarus killed this. Bro, I can't believe I'm only hearing this for the first time. It's got 1 million views, guys, and I totally forgot to react to this. I saw it pop up on my news feed, and obviously I wasn't perspicacious enough to react to it because this is incredible. This is what rap music's about right here, guys. Talking about humanity, all this stuff. Come on, I love this.
It's so wondrous, 8 billion of us come from this. An emergence of a blue flame emits from the perimeter. The mighty sun rises just as I could witness this phenomena. Light is dim to photometer. The only thing that I can see that's lit is distant Andromeda. Temperature lifts on thermometer, and now my head is feeling full from the pressure of circulation. Can't let my muscles atrophy, train for self-preservation.
Yeah, so he's talking about all the struggles and stuff of being up in space. Your muscles atrophy when you're in space, so you have to work out, you have to do calisthenics. Bro, this is incredible. This is incredible, guys. Come on.
From the pressure of circulation, can't let my muscles atrophy, train for self-preservation. And as I strap myself to get rest on this ISS station, the sun sets to reveal a majestic illumination. We live with.
So yeah, when he left Earth, he got attached to the ISS. So when you leave Earth in a space shuttle, you attach to the International Space Station. Which, ironically, guys, the International Space Station is so big, it can't be put together anywhere on Earth. It has to be put together up in space. That's how big it is. So just incredibly large, right? Massive. The largest thing ever created by humans is the ISS, I believe.
Within our limits from our frail rooftops, as we look up to the clouds, see if rain gon' drop. Every day on Earth's a struggle, pain don't stop. But from where I'm at, all I see's a pale blue dot. From every great conqueror to all of those oppressed, to every species above and below the ocean crest. For anything we've known within our plain view stops. Cause from where I'm at, all I see's a pale blue dot. 16 times a day.
Before we get into the last verse, guys, you know, that hook almost sounds like an Hemingway hook. Does anybody else think that Lazarus almost has that Hemingway type hook, you know, where it's a short kind of hook? I love that.
16 times a day I orbit the earth in its motion. The green hue of aurora borealis, a witness it glowing. I could even spot.
That's fire. So 16 times a day I orbit the earth, because the ISS is super fast, guys. It orbits Earth 16 times a day, whereas we only do 1 lap a day. So crazy.
The earth in its motion. The green hue of aurora borealis, a witness it glowing. I could even spot pollution cross the Indian Ocean, or spot where crops are cultivated or deficient and growing. Cause our history showing steady technological progression, tens of thousands years of lessons, times we prosper to regressions from a flat earth hypothesis and guessing to a top of rocket ship, reflecting, integrate intuitions, contemplate with questions, the possibilities endless, every which way exploring. In this vast void, is there any other intelligence near informing?
I love that. In this vast void, is there any other intelligence of life forming? Maybe, maybe not, man. He's talking about aliens there.
Endless, every which way exploring. In this vast void, is there any other intelligence near informing? Or laying dormant, as our own planet is facing warming. We keep brainstorming, new and improved ways of terraforming. We stay reforming, steady, building, solving, set up plans. Can't repeat history, killing for this 29% of land that's surrounded by water. We conquer, we slaughter, but we gotta lend a hand now to each other, for each of us to reach the new ascent of man. We live within our limits from our frail rooftops. As we look up to the clouds, see if rain gon' drop. Every day on Earth's a struggle, pain don't stop. But from where I'm at, all I see's a pale blue dot. From every great conqueror to all of those oppressed, to every species above and below the ocean crest. For anything we've known within our plain view stops. Cause from where I'm at, all I see's a pale blue dot.
Yeah, that was fire, guys. I'm gonna say that's my second favorite Lazarus song of all time. Man, Lazarus just keeps putting out bangers. You can almost hear the resonance of like Eminem, because you know he's obviously signed to Shady Records, like I said, so you can kind of hear Eminem teaching him how to rap, or kind of along the same rap schemes as Eminem. So yeah, overall unbelievable. So there's a reason that was tribute attributed to the late astronomer Carl Sagan, because that was absolutely fire, guys. He talked about talk about humanity, everything like that. The hook almost sounded like an Hemingway hook from India, bro. That was overall, that's a 10 out of 10 song. So yeah, thank you for telling me in the comments down below. Tell me other songs like that, guys. I know that there's a lot of like different NASA type songs and outer space type songs. I listen to loads of like Logic and stuff like that who raps like that, but that was incredible, man. Lazarus, yeah, 10 out of 10. I love you guys all, man. Hit me in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.